All right, guys, night 3 of the Halloween, 31 days of Halloween horror movie marathon review extravaganza, watching films every night. I don't know, whatever. So, we're excited because tonight we get to draw another one. So,
Okay.
let's see what we got. We're not real sure. We're going to go, we got the bucket.
Yep.
We're ready to go. We will draw one out here in just a minute. Stick around. All right, guys, we are back, and like I said, it is time to draw the movie for tonight. I'm so excited. Scary movies, love it. Love October. But before we draw this, Mitchie, tell them what to do.
Oh, like this video, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, comment down below what's your favorite horror movie or slasher film or whatever it may be, and hit that bell for notifications for when we do post videos.
Boom, just like that. Just like that. All right, so, Mitchie, you want to do the honors?
All right, let's do it.
What do we got? Were you going to close your eyes? You didn't want to see
Home
it?
movie.
Home movie. Like our home movies?
Ooh.
Just kidding now.
Okay.
What is home movie? I don't know that one.
I knows what it is.
Tell me about it. Tell us about it. What am I looking forward to?
It is a found footage movie type deal.
I
love those.
Okay. What year? Old? 70s?
Like right after high school graduation for me.
So, 2019?
Oh, thank you.
All right, so guys, I think
Yum.
this is the early 2000s? I don't know. You tell me.
2000, I'd say 2008, 9-ish.
Something like that. But we are going to look it up. We're going to find it. We're going to watch it.
Yep.
And we're going to try to insert a preview here for you to watch. And then when the preview is over, we will come back and review the movie for you guys.
Okay.
We'll give it a 0 to 5 star rating and tell you whether or not we recommend it. So stick around, and we're going to go watch the movie.
Hi, and welcome to the Jack and Emily Show. I'm Jack. I'm Emily. Let's have some fun.
I love the zoom on this. Make a smiley face. Come on, Jack.
Throwing rocks at me.
What? Playing dead?
Dear blessed Lord, thank you for the gift that you have provided for us.
Yesterday morning, Jack and Emily crucified the family cat. Jack and Emily cornered a boy and began to bite him, and they just wouldn't stop.
Let's have a staring contest. I dare you to stare until our movie's done. I bet you can't.
So we are done watching Home Movie. It was from 2008, so
Yeah.
you're right. It was early 2000s, and yeah, what'd you think? You've seen it before. I had not.
I feel like it was better the first time I saw it, but
I liked it.
did you?
I liked it. Now it's a found footage movie.
I'm
It's a
so surprised.
it's a found footage movie, and the acting is pretty horrible. But I mean, you know, I liked it. What?
Psycho killer.
Yeah, I like when I don't know. Anyway, real quick before we get any further down this rabbit hole, we're gonna rate this thing out of 0 to 5 stars. That way we can alert for any spoilers. So we'll go ahead and give it a recommendation scale. 0 out of 5. Do we recommend? What do we think of the movie? So, Mitchie, start us off.
I gotta give it a 4.
A 4. Solid 4. Okay. I definitely give it I'll give it a 3.5, even though I think I'd give it a 4.
It's hard because I love the home movie type, or like the found footage movies. Those are really hard not. I mean, they're really hard to make and they're really hard to not love.
Yeah. So I'm only giving it 3.5 stars because the acting at times was a little bit cringe. But overall,
Those
I mean,
kids were on point.
it was a good movie, and so that's I was gonna say 4, but I'm gonna back it off just a little bit because of the acting. But it was kind of a B movie, or it was very much a B movie. So
I mean,
I'm gonna say that for a B movie, it was fantastic. 4 stars
I feel
for
like
a
it's
for a
just
movie.
so hard to do.
Yeah.
I think it. I mean, but those kids were on point.
I'm definitely gonna highly recommend this one. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. 2008. Home Movie
Yes.
is the name of
And
it.
it is on YouTube.
It is on YouTube. Actually, the whole movie is on
Yep.
YouTube. That's how we just watched it. So
I
be
was-
sure to check that
I
out.
was worried that it was going to leave parts out of it.
Yeah, me too.
And
me too.
actually, no.
It was all there.
It was
so,
all there.
All right, so guys, before we get any further into talking about the film, we will just give you a warning now that we are going to talk about specific details in the film. And so, therefore, if you haven't watched it or you plan to watch it, go ahead and stop now. Comment down below what you think of it after you do watch it. But
We're going to spill the pumpkin
yeah,
guts.
spoiler alert. Here it comes. If you're gonna watch it, stop now. Cut out.
Stop.
Done.
Stop.
Peace. Later. See ya. Okay. All right. So you've been warned,
Okay.
and I think I probably just flashed up a spoiler alert thing. So
Hopefully he remembers.
okay. So let's get into the details of this movie.
Go ahead, because I've seen it.
Children. Creepy children is a big.
It's hard. Yeah.
Big movie, scary movie favorite of mine. Mm-hmm. So
Psycho crazy.
creepy children. That's
Yeah.
disturbing, but I like the scary movies with creepy kids in it. Anyway, so here's the thing. Creepy kids, kind of a religious evil, good versus evil thing going on in there, and
Is it paranormal
Is
or
it-
is it psychological?
right. So is it? So at one point in the film, the guy does this exorcism thing, but also on the other hand, she's a psychologist, so she's working from the mental health side. He's working from the demonic possession side, and you don't really answer the question as to what it is. I think they kind of did. I think they kind of basically said it was a mental health thing because while he did that exorcism thing, the kids were better for 3 months or whatever it was, and then all of a sudden weren't better, obviously. So I think that leans more towards the mental health side of it, but it still had a creepy undertone of that.
I think they were still psychos, but I also
Evil,
think they're. And, but here's the other thing too. There was a question in there: is there something evil in this house? Is it something evil like paranormal, or is it something evil like they were talking about themselves?
Yeah, so I think they were talking about themselves personally because originally they're talking about the
Yeah.
man in the closet, but really it turned out to be them doing the harmful acts to each other. So I think it went down the hole of could be paranormal, but then they reeled it back in and were like, no, these are just two crazy ass kids.
And that medicine didn't work.
Clearly, and we didn't see the dad eat the soup, but obviously he did, and obviously she did too.
That's
I
why
didn't
felt
see
like
him
there was
force that.
For some reason, I feel like there might have been a part missing in that, but I might have been making that. That might have been one of those things I start making up in my head to try to give
Yeah, I
myself
didn't-
resolution to it.
I didn't see any cuts or anything, but at the same time, I mean, they could have, but
He
essentially,
hasn't
I think
seen
the
it before I
idea.
have, but
Yeah, essentially, I think the idea was they had him strapped to the chairs at the table, and they force fed him the.
oh yeah, no.
The
I mean,
soup or
they
whatever.
woke up.
So they were, yeah. The only part disappoints me is the nail scene. Nobody
And-
stepped on the nails.
No, that's another thing. Is I think there was a scene missing.
Well, I'll go back and Google and see because I don't want to recommend a movie
Yeah.
that's on YouTube that's missing
But
scenes.
let me tell you,
So-
it's very possible because my mind makes that
Yeah.
this whole.
So let me
thing
go
like-
check real quick because I'm going to check the length of the movie and then the length of the YouTube video and see if there would be anything missing out of it. So give me just a second. I'll be right back. All right, so we're back. Sorry about that. I had to cut away to see if the film length because I know we watch so many of these movies. It's hard to remember which
Yes.
ones are what. But the video is in whole on YouTube,
Yes.
beginning to end, no missing parts. So the parts that they did, that maybe could have been in there, weren't in there. But
And it's possible that I intertwined it with another movie
Yeah.
too. So
Absolutely.
just ignore what I just said. I'm sorry.
so anyway, so the darkness in this one is what gets me. I like it. This kind of mind freak that it is. In that, is it evil? Is it well? It's all evil, but is it
Is it
demonic or
Or
is it
psychological?
psychological? And kind of the play off of each other that they do with that. I really enjoyed that part.
That's what it made it. That's kind of what makes that a little different than.
Yeah. Usually it's either just all paranormal or all psychological, but not both. And this kind of plays off of both of them. So it is a little bit dizzying. It is a little bit shaky camera. It's all the normal things that you would
Yep.
expect out of a found footage type movie. But I would say that overall, it did not disappoint. I had no expectations going in, but it far exceeded zero expectations.
Don't get me wrong. I kind of want to know a little more backstory on things for some reason, which
Yeah.
I didn't get that very much. I mean, because of moms.
Yeah, she's a
Parent-
psychologist
and
or a
Parents
psychiatrist.
try to protect their babies, so
Yeah, and so she's a doctor, she's a psychiatrist or whatever, and then he's a Lutheran minister or pastor or whatever, and so that's hence the play off of the two sides, the mental or the demonic possession type thing.
and
But
I guess we could say this: it's the little boy and little girl. They're twins.
yeah, I still don't know that I'm convinced of that.
They are.
Okay, but I'm still not convinced entirely, only because they don't look like they're twins. They look like they're 2 years apart.
Well, I mean, it just depends. I mean,
But
if one was born
from a creepy factor, I mean, if they are twins, regardless,
Well,
they act like twins. They
with
acted
that
like,
creepy twin
yeah.
language.
Oh yeah, they had their own language. There was all kinds of weirdness. So I think from if they had a bigger budget and they could have done more with it, this would be a great movie to build off of and make a more Hollywood mainstream, big budget kind of movie because they could do so much with this and there could be so many more twists. But for a low budget film,
Yeah.
very well done.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what they paid the actors, but it couldn't have cost much to film that.
Yeah, no.
I feel
I mean,
like we
no
could have
way.
done that
We
with
could
an
have
iPhone.
We could have done that here.
So,
Could have gladly done that here.
yeah. So, guys, overall, definitely check it out. Let us know what you think.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't know. Let us know what you think.
it will leave your mind a little bit.
I mean, it's creepy. It's one of those that might make you. It doesn't really make you think. Like, there's nothing. It's not some of those that get warped up in your head and you got to spend 2 days analyzing what you
Sweetie,
just watched.
everything does that to me.
Yeah, but-
Everything I watch does that.
But it's more of a just kind of will probably give you creepy dreams and make you lock your bedroom door at night if you have kids.
Yeah. It really will.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes you think.
Yeah. So anyway, that's our review. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yes.
Hopefully, if you made it to this point, you've seen the movie or
And it's not a long video. It's not a long movie again.
hour and 17 minutes. Easy peasy. So if you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. Comment down below. Let us know what your thoughts are on this movie and if you've seen it or if you plan to see it. Comment down below and let us know what your take is.
But
What
we
your
can
thoughts.
say the only way to actually watch this, because the only way we found it
What's the only way we found it? Yeah.
was YouTube. I looked it up. I couldn't find it anywhere else. Like, there was nowhere to rent it or anything like that. But it did show up on YouTube.
Completely free on YouTube.
But home movie 2008.
Yes, 2008 home movie. There's a lot of stuff that comes up when you search home movie, so definitely search home movie 2008. The very first thing that comes up is the full-length movie, at least in our case it did. So go check it out.
Not our
Let
home
us know what you think. And thank you for watching. We love you guys. We will.
See you in the next one.
Yeah, we will.